Who's back? Hi, it's me, Ken Klink, you know, the guy that's usually here on Wednesday.
He's always here.
Exactly, and it's Wednesday, October 23rd.
Got church?
Look who's back, okay? Look who's back.
Got church?
Yes, I have church, right here at Canonsburg UP Church, 112 West Pike Street, Canonsburg, PA.
Welcome back, Don.
Yeah, welcome back, you
Welcome
guys.
back, Al.
Nice you can make it.
What have you been doing anything this past weekend?
Not a darn thing that's gonna hold a candle to what you guys do.
Nothing.
One been to Michigan, one been to,
Honduras.
yeah, that's the name of the country.
Another
And
country. I went to another country.
you Canada for a minute.
Why don't we go in order of excitement?
Okay.
We'll leave Ken until last.
Oh,
Oh, what do you got? Come on, what do you got? It's been 2 weeks since you, because on last Wednesday, you just said, hey folks, I'm gonna play some piano. And that was it?
that was it.
That was it. So you've been
And I
building-
even did it at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to do that?
Well, I think we should need to start to do it at 11 o'clock in the morning. Rather than-
Did you rate, you've been checking the viewership?
Yeah.
Did people respond at 11?
They did, well,
Did it live?
oh, I had like, when I was done, I had already had like 39 views.
The metrics that Kenton pays somebody, you don't know this, Kenton actually pays a firm to track viewership. And he's got all these suggestions about how to increase viewership and whatnot. So 11 o'clock, so maybe we're moving to 11. So it's been 2 weeks since you publicly talked to anybody.
Exactly.
Because Kenton doesn't talk to anybody
No.
if he's not talking live in front of you.
I'm isolated.
I find it hard to believe. Ken's quite the talker.
What?
You're quite the talker.
I'm quite the talker?
Yes.
You
can carry a conversation.
I want to talk about something with you.
Can you carry, hold on a second, let me see those biceps. Can you carry a conversation?
You know, you are one to cut the phone calls short all the time, okay?
Uh-oh.
You never stay on the phone.
That's because I'm not a talker. You're the talker. That's what I'm trying to
He's
say.
not a talker.
So,
what did I do in the last?
tell us about your last 2 weeks.
Well, let's see. I went to lunch every day.
Okay. Lunch.
Went to lunch every day. That didn't change.
Okay.
Came to church on Sunday.
Awesome. I did not go to church at all on Sunday.
Well, too
We'll
bad.
get to that later.
Yeah. And then that was last Sunday I
Mhm.
came to church. And then this week came past and I did my video.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, I was in church that past Sunday.
Yeah,
I
you
was
were there.
Yeah. So,
and then you were gone.
yeah, they did a video.
He was gone.
That's it. That's all. So lunch,
And video.
worship, and a video.
And sleep.
That's it. And slept a lot.
I slept a lot. Yeah, I could have kept on sleeping.
Did you run into any fans while you were eating lunch in public?
And
Did anybody come up to you and ask for your autograph?
No, not this week. I was in a little out of the way place.
Oh, you were hiding.
No, I'm not.
You didn't want the paparazzi to come and get
Well, no. My life was rough.
you. I know your security. I heard you fired your security detail.
They took my posse away from me. It's terrible.
It's terrible.
Terrible. I'm telling you.
All right.
Wait, I'm not done yet.
Did you buy any new cars for last time?
No new cars.
No.
Didn't even get the old one washed.
I wasn't going to change. I was going to ask.
What you were gonna ask?
I was going to ask the highlight.
The
What's
highlight?
your highlight?
The highlight.
The highlight. The most exciting thing. What brought you joy this past?
Well, I went to Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel? Okay.
And I had
Steak fried chicken.
no
Okay. Meatloaf.
meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and corn for $8.99 the lunch special.
Hold on a second.
Senior special?
No, a lunch special.
Hold on a second. Al's gonna answer a trivia question. Mashed potatoes. I'm sorry, meatloaf, mashed potatoes, corn.
Yeah.
Don't give any hints. Kenton's favorite of those three. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, corn. Kenton's favorite of those three.
I know.
I really don't know, but I'll say the meatloaf.
Oh, that's close.
1 out of 3.
Close.
You're gonna say corn.
That's his favorite. And it's not because he likes to eat corn. It's because he likes to say corn.
Yeah, corn. Just watch this, okay? You can say corn, or you can say corn. Okay, and corn is just like a sigh, a word. Corn. And then, you know, you have green, and it just rings through your head. Green, okay? And, you know,
See, the debate in our house is whether corn is a vegetable or a grain.
well, I think it's a vegetable.
It's technically a grain. There's so little value in it.
It depends on how it's prepared.
Well, if you
Oh,
put
really?
a lot,
Yes,
if
it
you
can,
put a-
it can fall in either category depending on how it's
if you
prepared.
put a lot of butter and a lot of salt on it, it's still a vegetable.
It provides little nutritional value. But
As a matter of fact, a buddy of mine got Linda a shirt that says corn is a vegetable.
Oh,
And because she argues the point.
see? And
Linda, you're right.
look on the piano there.
Skittles.
Guess who that's a present from?
Not me.
No. Guess.
No, I don't know.
If you really thought about it, you would know.
Maybe.
No. Gracie.
That's what I was gonna think, but I thought you would have been something. Oh, okay, yeah.
Gracie gave me my Skittles.
Nice.
I saved them for today.
Okay.
Because I wanted to share
The
them with you
rainbow
guys.
of fruit flavors.
Rainbow. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I wanted to share them with you guys.
You know what I wish we could do right now?
What?
Like superimpose who would do this all?
I know.
Come on.
It's the more you know.
No, that's close. Come on.
Oh.
In another place, he wore a visor.
A
Because he
visor.
couldn't see. Jody Forge.
Uh-uh.
Reading Rainbow?
Uh-uh.
You don't know Reading Rainbow?
Uh-uh.
Oh my
I
goodness.
got nothing on that.
No? Okay, all right.
Okay, so, all right.
So dinner or lunch?
Okay, it hasn't been a fabulous 2 weeks, okay?
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
I am.
Just don't make me
Is
say
your shelf
sorry
still
like that.
hanging on the wall?
Huh?
Is your shelf still
Yes,
hanging on the wall?
yes. And Andrea comes tomorrow. So.
Despite the fact that he's done chin-ups every day. He's up
No,
to 7
no.
chin-ups on that,
No,
and
no,
he's
no.
still,
I
it's still
I
holding
warned
up.
him against that.
No. He took such care. And then after we had him up there, I said, that's wrong. And he had to move.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I moved the other thing instead of
Yeah.
moving the shelves.
I've got some floating shelves that I swear don't stay 90 degrees.
Well,
I don't know why.
they need to install properly like a man named Al will do.
And I think they're just old.
Well,
Yeah.
how does a floating shelf get old?
It's been there for a long time.
Well, but how,
How did you get old?
I don't,
By not dying.
you didn't have to point that out today.
That's it.
You know,
By not dying.
I
is
didn't
how
say
you get
anything
old.
about your haircut, okay, nothing.
Looks good. Looks good.
Yeah, you,
Compliments of Linda.
compliments of.
All right.
I'm gonna run out and let her do mine too.
Okay,
All right.
she only knows one kind.
I'd love to see that on Kenton. I would love to see that.
You
Hey,
would.
buddy.
Here's
Her
why.
cutting kittens?
No, that cut.
Here's why.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's just a median strip of hair down here, and there's none right here, and there's none right here.
Really?
Yes, really.
Admitted to that.
Huh?
You just admitted to that. All right. So what do you think? So you have not had the
Compared
most
to you
exciting.
guys, I did
All right.
nothing, okay?
All right.
Nothing.
No, that's all right.
I did nothing, all right?
There's a lot
I watched 20 more
Perry
Perry
Mason.
and Dancing with the Stars last night.
And are you geared up to watch the new Matlock?
She's already on.
Has it started?
Yes, it started.
It's got nothing to do with the old man walking, right?
No, I've no idea.
No, well, it's the same premise, but it's
She's a homespun lawyer,
yeah.
but
What's
she's
her name?
working in a firm now.
What's her name? Misery.
Yeah.
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates.
Yeah.
Is she related to?
Norman Bates.
No. Is her character related to?
Perry Mason.
No, Matt.
Matt.
No, I don't know. I didn't watch the show.
Watch it.
No, I
I
don't
think
like
it has
Kathy
nothing to do
Bates.
with each
No.
other.
All
I don't
Just
like-
the premise that they're both attorneys.
Yeah.
Small town.
I don't think anybody else is on there. Not like Perry Mason.
Okay.
Okay.
I like Matlock more than
I'm
Perry
telling
Mason.
you though, I think some Matlocks just took the script from Perry Mason
Possible.
and did a Matlock. Oh, I know it's possible.
The only difference between Perry Mason and Matlock was just kind of like,
I can see the resemblance in humor
Mhm.
between like Seinfeld
Mhm.
and Will and Grace Are Friends. The same topic comes up.
okay, all right.
They share. It's funny.
Okay.
You
We're on at the same
wonder-
time,
You
so
wonder writers, yes,
culturally speaking, so.
All right.
All right, so, now,
What did I do?
what's been exciting? Kenton doesn't care about it. I'm eager to hear, and I think people in the world are eager to hear, despite the fact that Kenton's halfway off screen. But anyway.
So our good friends of ours, Jim and Cheryl, we decided 5 years ago or so that we were going to go to every state capitol building in the United States.
Cool.
So we're up to about 30% now. So we started in State College. We drove to Charleston, West Virginia, to the Capitol building there. And we went over to Maysville, Kentucky, because we had to deliver. A friend of ours is going to be getting married next year. She bought a very old house that her father and her are fixing up. And so my friend Jim made them a nice sliding door for one of the rooms in the house.
Like a barn door?
Like a barn door.
Cool.
And I made a couple of Adirondack chairs for our front porch.
Yep.
And her mom and dad came, or mom and her grandfather and grandmother came over, and we had a nice evening with everybody there. Then we went up to Columbus, Ohio, and went to the Capitol building in Columbus. We didn't stay there very long.
Good.
We tried to stay out of the way of the Ohio State fans.
They were unhappy recently.
That's fine with me.
Me too.
And so then we left there and we went up to the museum of the Great Lakes Museum in Toledo, Ohio. And it's a very interesting museum about shipping on the Great Lakes. And
Did they tell you how many ships have been lost in the Great Lakes?
Yeah.
over 8,000.
You knew that. Alvin knew that.
I just know there's a lot.
Yeah.
We even got to do a tour on a 700-foot freighter that was retired back in, it was built in 1911 and sailed until 1980. And we got to go down into the hold and in the engine room and up in the cabin area. It was pretty interesting.
You remember that ship?
Yeah, I came over on the Mayflower and then caught
Well,
that.
that's too early.
And I caught that one to go down to Mississippi.
He was only retired in 1980.
No, 1911.
Is when it's open.
That's when it started.
Of course you're not that
Well,
old.
why would I have ridden on a ship? I've never, the only ship, no.
So then we went up to Ann Arbor because we had that's where Michigan's at, and we saw the stadium. Took a tour
Pretty
of the
cool,
campus.
isn't it?
Ate at one of the campus restaurants and walked across the Diag.
Diag now.
It's called a Diag. Across the campus. And,
You peek your head into the basketball stadium? No.
Were you pretending like you were young again?
Oh, we all wore Penn State stuff. And,
Of course you did.
We,
Of course you did.
talked to the people in town. It was
Dime a dozen, you people are a dime a dozen.
So then we went over to Lansing, Michigan, saw the Capitol building there.
My lord.
The Capitol building in Lansing was actually very nice.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought those pictures were nice.
And then we went to Saginaw because Jim and Cheryl's son just got transferred to Saginaw. They're building a big plant out there, Corning is. And he's part of, it's supposed to be done in a year and a half, and he's on the construction planning crew there. And he just got, his wife is pregnant. She's about 4.5 months pregnant.
Okay.
And so we celebrated with them. And then we left there and came across southern Ontario to Niagara Falls. Went to the falls. We hadn't been there. I hadn't been there in 50 years.
And so then,
And I got to see it from the Canadian side.
Better stuff.
so you were coming home on Saturday night?
That was on Saturday.
Yeah.
We went to Niagara Falls.
And then it said working our way through central
yeah,
Pennsylvania.
then we went to the Anchor Bar in downtown Buffalo, which is the home of Buffalo Wings.
Yep.
They were developed in 1934.
Did you eat some?
We had it, sure.
Did you get?
Were they expensive?
No, they were actually not. Well, for wings, they were $14 or $15 for a dozen.
Did you get beef on weck too?
No, I didn't get beef on whack.
Okay.
But beef on whack is good. We had it at our last tailgate. A friend of ours made Camelot buns and everything and put the beef on it. So then we went back to State College, and then on Sunday, a friend of ours is building a barn dominium up near Grove City, and he's about a year and a half into it. He's a high school graduate of our son Michael's, But he comes up to the Penn, he still tailgates with us at Penn State every once in a while. And he hadn't been to any games this year, we hadn't seen him for a while, and so we stopped and made a couple chairs for him and for a housewarming present for him. And spent the day Sunday celebrating with him and about 30 other people that he invited up to a little partially built house party.
Barn dominion.
A barn dominion.
So one big barn that has been subdivided to create condos?
No, it's a pole building,
Okay.
with metal siding on the outside, and it's divided into two halves. One side is a huge garage, about 40 feet by 40 feet, and the other side is 30 by 40, and he's making it into a house. So,
Okay, all right, so one
They get that on
single.
one of the programs on
and they
HGTV.
call it a barn dominion.
Okay, cool. Exterior is going,
Exterior's all done, and
is, what is,
it's blue tin.
so metal, okay, all right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
But it looks like a metal building that people
Yeah.
would put in their backyard to store equipment in and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Somebody
half
would.
of it's gonna actually be a house.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Will he have a pole that he can slide down
Like a fireman's
into,
pole.
because that would be, so I'm assuming a couple stories, right?
Yes.
So imagine, bedroom top story. Imagine a little door that you step out, because you don't want the take up
But they
four
can have
spaces.
a lift.
Well, you step out the door and then you slide down the pole into your garage. I think that's cool.
That's the fire department.
Well, no, but what do you,
Confused with the
how do you get back to the bedroom?
You need stairs, inside the house side. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like an easy exit.
Yeah.
But he and his dad are building it. They have no building experience whatsoever, and they've done just an excellent job.
Awesome.
Oh, great.
Awesome.
Great. And see, and you just a few minutes ago said you didn't talk. And you've been going on here for 5 minutes about your...
On the phone.
On the phone, I see. So go on, finish up.
Well, then we came home
When did you come home?
Sunday night.
Sunday night. See, I was looking for you in church on Saturday because it said on the post on Facebook that they were traveling home through central Pennsylvania.
Yeah, well, our plans changed. We were gonna stay in Buffalo on Saturday night, but started looking for hotels because this was a kind of a plan as you go trip.
Mm-hmm.
Started looking at hotels, didn't realize there was a Buffalo Bills game at home
Oh.
on Sunday at 1 o'clock. And so every hotel was $1,000 a night
Yeah.
in Buffalo. The hotels all the way to Erie, PA,
Oh.
they were sold out or they cost $500 a night.
Well,
And
why didn't
so,
you just pay it?
well, we decided we could be home in we could
Oh.
be to State College in 3 hours.
Okay.
And Jim and Cheryl were gonna go with us to visit Andrew. They decided that we dropped them off at home, and Linda and I just went to Grove City.
Oh. Cool.
You had an adventure.
Yeah, you did.
So yeah, we drove maybe 1,000 miles.
Wow.
And,
10 days?
Picked up 3 Capitol buildings.
Did you go in the red Mustang, the black truck?
Now we went in Jim's truck.
Oh, okay.
Because we had a barn door in the back,
Oh,
with
yeah,
a 4
okay.
Adirondack chairs, plus our luggage, and
Yeah.
a couple other housewarming.
Okay.
You need a space.
It's very kind of you to do that like
It
that.
was a great trip. And I've never been to Michigan before, first time. to
That's your
Michigan.
first time.
Yeah.
I've never been. Never been.
I've only got 9 states that I haven't been to. So,
I've been counting how many I've been to, but I went across Route 90 one time. But
Mhm.
It goes.
It does not go through Michigan.
just misses Michigan, so
Yep.
that was my first time in Michigan.
yeah, New York, New York's Pennsylvania, Ohio,
Indiana.
right in Indiana. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Illinois.
Sounds wonderful. It sounds like you had a great time.
Yep.
Lived to have a good time?
Linda had a great time too.
She had a lot of stuff to eat. Let's
We ate out every night, and yeah, it was
good.
good.
Good. Can I come with you on your next trip? Just a thought, that's all.
Take them.
Okay.
Are you
Okay.
are you good in the car?
Well,
Are you a good traveler in the car?
no.
Do you like to stop every 20 minutes?
Well, if you let me smoke in the car, I'll be fine.
Smoke in the car, stop every 2 hours
That's
for
gonna be
potty
fun.
break.
That might be a problem.
It's- I said 2 hours, not 20 minutes, so it's okay. That's accurate, right? How many times did you stop? Never mind. So,
So
It's
what did
every-
you do?
Yeah, what did you do, Dawn?
well, if we go back 2 weeks, the first of that week, I was worshiping here,
Yeah, you
and I
were.
was preparing. There's a lot of cramming stuff in. But this past week, because I landed back in the United States yesterday afternoon after being in Honduras for a week.
How long were
8
you stuck in
days.
Texas?
Not at all. No.
Where were you stuck?
Atlanta. We weren't stuck anywhere.
Oh.
No. So actually, that was great. So no, we had some minor snafus. So on the plane, we pulled away from the gate, captain, and we noticed something. We pull back in. Captain says,
That's usually a good thing.
it's better to notice something there than in the air.
Well,
So, long story short, it was something that would, crank up to start the plane, run a diagnostic or whatever. Wasn't going to be a problem for us flying. It might be a problem for them returning. I wasn't returning on that flight. Didn't care. Anyway, so it took about 45 minutes or so. They got things sorted out. We left, no problem. The one issue with that, though, is that when we landed, so they got they stagger the planes coming in. Well, that messed everything up. So we landed and we go to, do your immigration. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's been the longest, I think like 3 hours.
At
We
what
stood in Honduras.
Oh.
So this was the Atlanta flight. So no problem, early morning,
Atlanta
Pittsburgh
to
to Atlanta.
Honduras.
Yeah, so it was Pittsburgh to Atlanta, and then Atlanta to San Pedro Sula, Honduras. And that's what it was. So we get there, no problems. Flight was fine. It was turbulence, whatever. But when we get there, and I guess the national soccer team had also come back that day. We didn't see them. They probably came back early. So it's like traffic. It just, everything backed up, and they just didn't have the capacity to make, that many people go through.
Yeah.
It's still like a dozen or more, agents and.
See, I only had half hours wait to do
Yeah, usually. Yeah. Although half-hour driving between Canada and the U.S., that's still a wait. Anyway, so we visited 3 different communities. First one was we went back to called Nueva Esperanza.
Don't try that Spanish intellect with me.
That's just a New Hope.
Okay.
Yeah. So we went there, saw a school, sang a song or so. The kids played a little bit of soccer, and then left. Then we went to El Achatal, and this was really cool. I don't think I'd ever been there before. But imagine a school with everything's outdoors, right? So the building, but then there's no common area that's indoors. So they got a courtyard. Well, last year the team had gone and they were building. They were in the midst of building. They actually helped them build this massive kind of like. Actually, honest to goodness, probably not quite as tall, but very similar size to this church. Common area. So if this was it, several classrooms over here, classroom over there, a couple classrooms over there, but this kind of meeting area. Well, they had it already. There were 8 different puppet show sets that kids had created, and then they were doing for us and for the school and whatnot, all these little puppet shows, all Spanish, no interpreter, so we just kind of watched and laughed along. No, I mean, there's just, you couldn't.
Okay.
Because they're kids.
Yeah, I know.
But the puppets were making sense in some of them. We're like, oh my goodness.
Were they hand puppets?
Yep. And then there was this one, my favorite.
I thought maybe they might have been distributed.
No, that would have been cool too. No, they were all, sock puppets, but they were really good. And then there was this one, and it spoke like this. And you know what?
One of your cousins?
It was a girl.
It was a girl.
It was a girl doing the voice. She was spectacular. They'd all come out afterwards and they would say a little quick something, and then, we would clap for them. Then they
She
wanted
was a
us.
little girl.
No. She was probably a sixth grader. Well, they wanted us to judge, and we wisely said, "Ain't no chance that we're going to be the ones telling them which one." No, that was not. They gave us. I'll talk about it. They gave us something I'd never heard before. Lychee. You ever heard?
No.
No, leche. That would be milk. Yeah, good. So Lychee. So these little fruit, and when you see them, they have all these little, not spikings because they don't hurt, but they're all these little pointings. They're kind of red. When you break it open, and it's this kind of like white, kind of almost like, imagine a plum, but inside there's one big pit, and you just kind of eat off. The thing is, these bowls are probably 6 to 8 of these.
What it tastes like?
It didn't have a strong taste, sweet. Didn't have a strong taste, but then they added like some spice on it. My mom absolutely lost it. I got this great picture. She was sitting right beside me.
Why did it have gluten in it?
No, she lost it because it was spicy. She could barely handle pepper. So she just was like, I ate the whole bowl. It was great. It was
Should
a lot of
have had
fun.
it without the spices on it.
She made, yeah. But they sprinkled it and then, put a little hot sauce. It was, anyway, so we did that. And then we spent 2 days in one of our partner communities, Lomas on Chuck, Lomas de Agua. And there we had it was kind of like a conference type of thing. First day we did some painting of a medical clinic, which was really cool. Second day we got together and did some presentations, sharing. Oh, there's probably 50, 60 people.
Anybody else in the United States?
No. No, we didn't have any. And then we went back to Nueva Esperanza for a couple of days of worship with them, the Seventh-day Adventist Church. I don't think I've ever been to a Seventh-day Adventist Church. And then the pastor afterwards, we're about to go back, and they're like, no, we want you to come. We've made this sweet potato soup. We want to share with you. So we go back there. We go up into the mountains. Actually, while we were in Lomas, we went to the mountains. And
How was the soup?
soup's good.
Oh.
Yeah. The mountains to a coffee plantation, small coffee farm. Like really.
Do they have
just made it right there. in front of us.
biscotti and all that stuff in this? No.
Are all the farms, coffee farms down there, they have small crop farms here?
Yeah, I mean small. So
Do they grow corn?
so interestingly enough, we didn't see a lot of corn. I've been in other places where there's more corn, but corn is not.
I know.
It's not a cat. You're not getting a lot of money for corn. So a lot of pineapple.
Yeah, that was posted too.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when the pineapples fall from the sky.
And I bet it would hurt.
It'd be a hurricane if that was the case. Because they grow in the ground. For years I didn't know that. But
They grow in the ground.
They grow in the ground.
I wondered about that when I saw the picture. I thought,
Yeah, they grow in the ground. It's really cool. Yep. So we got they showed us how they planted them and how
and how they picked them.
Yep, very cool. Basically maybe 1 to 2 pineapples you actually get from a plant.
Oh.
And then it's continually
And they grow on the ground like a pumpkin or a strawberry.
Yeah, but just like in the
They
vine.
are the plant.
Oh, okay.
They are the main part of the plant, with the leaves coming off at the top.
Oh, neat.
So pineapple, something called yuca, which is kind of like a sweet potato. It's not sweet at all. Just a root vegetable. Coffee, and there's some corn. There's avocado. There's bananas.
You didn't eat bananas.
No chance I'm eating a banana. No.
So when you ate
Yep.
yourself for dinner,
Yep.
where did you go for dinner?
Almost every time there's a camp compound and they feed us.
Okay.
So breakfast and dinner. Sometimes we had lunch out.
And is it food for their food or our food?
Yeah. Actually, it was very little Americanized. It was probably.
Did they eat bacon and eggs?
We did have bacon and eggs for breakfast several times. Yeah. A lot of plantains. Which I'll eat a plantain, not a banana.
What about TV?
Nope. The only time I saw television was I'm trying to think. People have television. People have smartphones.
Okay.
But we
They have
did not
satellite
have.
dishes?
Yeah, a lot of satellite dishes. But you can get internet. We had internet in the cabins that we stayed in. So yeah.
Okay, well, there.
But what's funny is that my first time going was 17 years ago, and no smartphones at that time.
You were only 30.
I'm not even sure if I turned 30 yet when I went.
How old are you?
46. I was telling some other people I was 47 a while ago.
29.
Yeah. So 17, 46. Yeah.
That was the day your mother was.
Spring of 08.
46.
Yeah, 1746.
Your mother was.
Because she's a witch.
No, your mother?
Yeah, she's
No,
a
just 'cause she's
vampire.
Just because she's
What if she's? I don't know why she would be still alive.
Because she's
350 years later.
Because she's a living dead person.
She's a living dead person.
Yeah, I am too.
The kinds of things you say about my mom when she's not around.
She's right here.
I know. My parents are actually here witnessing. They're live. You could be live too if you want to.
Good. You could. Right here at Canonsburg UP Church.
One of the coolest things, though, and
Are you not done talking yet?
well,
I'm sorry. Isn't it time for music now?
We almost. We got about 2 minutes.
Okay.
So what I was.
Ken's getting hungry.
I know.
Hey,
Doesn't eat lunch.
I got my Skittles over there. I'm all right.
I was going to say something that kind of incorporated.
Go ahead,
all
Joe.
of our
Go,
experience.
Mama. You go.
One of the coolest things
Go ahead.
is that, and I think we're reminded about this when we travel and when we don't, is that even if we're in a new place, a different place, amongst different people, by ourselves even, you know, the presence of God is with us and we're reminded in different ways and encouraged. You see somebody you don't meet, they offer you hospitality, you experience something, you know, brand new, you go to a different place, you see what God's doing. You're at home and you miss people and you feel that longing like, oh man, it's been a while since I've seen so and so.
Oh, that's nice, Dawn.
You know, but
Did you miss me a little
I was
bit?
talking about you. I said yes. So it's kind of obvious.
Yeah, we missed you back.
I don't know anybody else.
Oh, yeah, we did. Oh, my God.
So, but look, you know, God draws us together and encourages us in lots of different ways.
We brought you back safe.
Safe. As safe. Nobody got sick.
Oh.
Nobody got sick and missed anything. Now, there's some people that were like, you know, feel a little under the weather or you know, motion sickness because of the drive. We had some interesting drives.
Oh.
So yeah, there's a road out that we had to go through every day.
What kind of vehicle?
Trucks and we had a minivan that
Oh,
kind of cargo-ish minivan.
that air conditioning?
Yeah.
Is it hot there?
Yeah, but we came at the right time, so it's not stifling.
Okay.
So it was really, really kind of perfect timing.
Did you get in the water anywhere and swim?
No,
Okay.
no, never did.
Well, you were at a beach, I saw.
No,
Yes, sir, there was a place on the beach, some restaurant.
no, not us.
Well, then
Some
I was
other, we got some
following somebody else.
other people who might be at a beach now who stuck around a little bit longer, but not the rest of us. No, we weren't.
How
We were in a
how was
lake.
Great Monica?
They're good. Yeah, they're still there.
Oh, they
They're
are?
still there. Yeah. We had dinner our last night overlooking a lake.
Oh.
No beach. And then we were also at a park where we got a chance to zip line over a waterfall, which is pretty awesome stuff.
Yeah.
So
Why are Great Monica still there?
because they chose to,
When they got
they weren't allowed to fly out.
coming back, their vehicle.
Yeah, they're sticking
lights are
around
on.
a little bit longer. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So we're about to be cut off.
Why?
Music's gonna start. So get Got Church.
It's church right here, Canonsburg Church.
You get to hear Kenton's wonderful music, inspired by God. We'll love you.
And we will teach you, and we will bring you into our family. And you won't know what you're missing.